A planned expressway linking Otaki to Levin is threatening up to 200 houses. The road is part of the Northern Corridor project, providing a faster way to get to Wellington. The New Zealand Transport Agency today released a shortlist of 9 options for the 4-lane state highway, which will start at Taylors Road north of Otaki and end just north of Levin. 2 of those options would go through the properties of Simon Burgess and his family. Mr Burgess had hoped to retire at the property, and his parents' ashes are buried in the front yard. He tells our reporter Laura Dooney he understands why a bypass is needed, but asks why the Transport Agency is considering routes that impact on so many homes.
It appears on the current corridor proposals that it's going to come right through this property directly. We don't know, but that's what it looks like on their small-scale map.
Okay, and have you been in touch with the Transport Agency?
I rang them last Tuesday. On the weekend I got a call back from my answer phone message, and I've rang them again today.
Okay, so not much back from them?
Not a lot so far, no. With the new brochure arrived in the mail today, which basically boiled it down to 3 options, all of which affect us one way or the other. As I say, the worst proposal being that the corridor comes directly through this property, and as it's going to be at least 100 metres wide, it'll affect myself and my brothers who are either side of me.
So how would it affect the rest of your family?
It would affect my brother's business. He has farming and landscaping interests. The other brother, basically it would destroy his small holding. And any developmental plans that they might have had for those properties, which, you know, have obviously been there for some time, but we don't know how that affects future planning for the properties anyway.
What would it mean for you if it was to come through this property?
Relocation? The absolute destruction of any retirement dreams that I might have had.
What were those dreams?
Basically to stay here and enjoy life as best I could. But I mean, I have grandchildren that come and visit me regularly, stay for the holidays. This is an ideal place to have family. It was a family home, and I hope that it would remain so. It's the centre of my family that live in this area. I have my parents' ashes in the front yard, and we still celebrate together regularly.
If you did have to move on, do you know where you might go?
No idea at all. Blank slate, really. And I mean, that's the problem, because we don't know if they'll reimburse us adequately, or what market value means when they come to that.
How have you found the consultation process then so far?
Not particularly relevant for me. They've boiled it down from some 10 options to 3 that affect me directly. They have ignored the community wish that the corridor go to the west of Levin, and seem intent on driving it through on this side. And they've given their reasons, but I suspect that they haven't given us all the reasons.
So when you say the 3 options, does it either option they choose, will that affect you in some way?
So there are 3 options. One is to follow Otaki Road, which is the main Highway 57 at the moment, and there are other 2 completely new corridors that come, from what I can see on their map, come directly through this property.
Okay, and so what's next for you?
Talk to them when they deign to respond, and to be closely involved in the community reaction. There is a representative committee of which family members are engaged in. I mean, I guess you have to consider some sort of protest, but that's not very fashionable these days, is it?
So you would consider a protest?
I would certainly feel the need to make some noise about it. I mean, they're a government department. They operate like all government departments. They have political masters, and they are, I guess, I hope sensitive to public opinion.
That's Levin resident Simon Burgess speaking to our reporter Laura Dooney.